Uh, oh, okay, guys. I saw the comment that you left me in the last video, and some of you were savage. Why? Nah, I just haven't seen any and doing both videos at the same time. But don't worry, the next one, finally I'm gonna know what you write. I hope. Well, it doesn't matter right now, because today we're gonna learn how to animate. Woo! Okay, why we're gonna do it? The reason is that I wanna express better what I want to say with some better transitions, movement, and things. Maybe in the future I can do even better videos about different topics with even more creative way to do it. Who knows? Well, with no more time to waste, let's move on. What? Do we need something to stimulate the hero journey? More retention? Okay, right. If I don't make a complete TV animated show with a decent quality, 2 seasons, and getting cancelled in the middle of the second season, developing a corporate hell at the end of the video, my family will blow up and gone forever. Who are you? Okay, for starting this, I wanted to try something for several years called the 12th principle of animation. A little disclaimer, I don't know if you should start from here, but I really wanted to try. Also, I didn't do the 12 rules. You will see it. Okay, at first I tried the typical of the ball doing squash and stretch. It was easy, so I wanted to put more effort making my face to familiarize with my avatar. Because I didn't tell you, this was not so long after I started with the idea of the channel. I started with the animation exercise like a month after deciding doing all this project. But my design is new. I had it for years. I just wasn't used to the design at all, and I needed some change. At the moment of the second exercise, I just got bored doing some balls, so I tried making something different, and the result was this. I know, maybe it's something simple and without color, but I cannot color every clip if I wanna make a video on time. From this on, I started something more complex, or at least is what I believe, because here I tried doing my full body straight ahead, but also post to post. Nothing much to say from this one, but I really like how it ended up. This is the point where I don't remember what the purpose was. I think this was a follow through and overlapping action, but from this part, it's when I got out of ideas and started to see other videos for more practice and different exercise. Okay, here is just a secondary action, but it's the longest, and that's because I saw the exercise and it started to become bigger and bigger with different ideas, starting from the principle of the of doing secondary action, then arcs, and then this. This one was for the main reason of being more focused on arcs. Is that no more and it was basic. Also with the last one, I'm not joking. Was is that it's a Cuban sphere. Yeah, at this point, I wanted to end. Thanks to this little project I discovered, I don't know about the spacing and timing charts or something. I still don't get it, so I have some homework to do. Okay, so I wish I could make a longer video, but I'm not doing it. If that means unnecessarily and meaningless yapping and making things unnecessarily longer without any reason at all. As always, this video couldn't be without the help of really helpful videos. They're almost the same team, because are more for starters, and also I wanted to have more learners about the basis of different perspectives from the same topic. I also leave some other videos I found really useful, and maybe they stick better on your mind than in mine. But now this worked for me, but this is just the start for better and longer videos ahead. Believe me, I'm gonna try to make better videos for the future. This way you will be surprised. Believe me, please. Okay, just see an example of it. I tried to learn to make 3D models too, and also saw beautiful videos from it that I wanted to try, but I haven't done for a reason. And it's the same from the last video. The PC don't have a graphic card and blah blah blah. That means every time I try Blender, the PC just goes blue screen, making me lose my whole project. But this was exactly the same. It doesn't matter. If you wanna know what's capable of this beast, let me tell you, is the power source exploded. I'm not kidding. Once exploded like a bomb. I was talking with a friend, and after that, I couldn't start the PC, and it wasn't the first time that happened. Thanks to some friends, I could make a cheap one and make it work again. Yeah, another video thanks to my friends. Oh god, again? Just let me tell you, the reason I tried again is truthful word of Blender. Well, I tried to download again, and against all my expectations, Blender opened up. I was super excited, so I decided to see how far I can go with this on mine. Okay, I'm not too much into story times, but this is the time almost will be one, because I couldn't record much thanks to Blender being barely able to stay open. But every time, sooner or later, the driver just gave up. So, hey guys, I did never told you about. Nah, but jokes aside, when I started the program, I couldn't make it run like the other days, so I couldn't think what the program didn't work. You suddenly, and I took a whole day to deal with that. I broke the computer for then make it work again. Kinda. One drive. I downloaded an older version. I searched for a solution on Reddit or other forums, and I'm not really proud of that. I re-downloaded the drivers and nothing worked until I talked with a friend. And in a few minutes he fixed all. What was the problem? Drivers. but not like I did it. It was only because the drivers gave up and couldn't start with the PC. They automatically turn off and he just turned it on again. Now with the program being able to open, I closed again and went to sleep. Yeah, I was too sick and I didn't want to deal with that computer. Long story short, I needed to close the program every time. I needed to stop and watch the tutorial because the program at the end always just crashed and the drivers went off and I needed to restart the PC every time. After a lot of time, I ended up with that. Wait, what? No, 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 no! Oh! Yep, that took me so long. I also tried to make it have different faces. For a moment, it works. But then it had some problem after problem, and all the faces just stopped working and being unable to deal with the problem without the complete PC shitting off itself. I decided to stop right there because right now I already was dealing 2 weeks with the model. Yeah, you could say 2 weeks for that, but I constantly had problems with the model. I needed to fix, but sometimes it didn't fix anything. Crash out and then I needed to redo previous fixes. Sometimes forgetting to fix something. My brain was melting at that point. Well, with this said, this is the end of the video. I didn't get too much, but I'm happy because I started getting the program now. Meaning in the future, I can get further when the setup is not a limitation. But now, I remember something. There's another 3D program which is easier, but only with two problems. Well, only one if you don't mind the pixels, and the real problem being the limitation in the some aspects. Which program? Blockbench. And yeah, I tried there because I wouldn't give up that easily. It was kind of funny because it took me more time than it did before. The reason? It is this video. Why if it's a Blender video and not for Blockbench? Well, it is a beautiful video and really open to show Blender to the people in more flexible ways, and this sounds exaggerated, I know, but I was amazed. My eyes got stuck up to the screen and I couldn't stop looking and thinking, I need to do it. I was thinking for a while if I should do a banner for the channel or just leave it without one. But thanks to this idea, I decided I was doing the banner. It was easy, but what took me most was her. What? You don't remember her? She was on the last video.
Is I was too insistent telling him I could make him a model. And he'd look like cool guy. Miyamoto is a VTuber or something like that. I didn't remember too well. But also could happen. I don't know. He's a Nintendo lover. I just need to pull the right triggers.
Maybe another time I'll explain more about her. For now, she's Melissa. And what took me most of her was the face changes. Again, that couldn't be possible. Again, on this kind of model, I noticed that too late. And the UV wrapping was completely a mess. The scenario was simple and I like it a lot. I wish I could show you a time lapse, but Blockbench do the time lapses in a totally different way than I expected. Yeah, well, it ended up like this. Thanks to my limitations, I couldn't do too much after this, so I edited in another program to finally have this as my banner. And I'm really happy to. Yeah, of course. Yeah, whatever. I made it, I like it, and I accomplished it. Let's move on. Well, I'm happy with what I learned in this video. Maybe if I get better set up in the future, I can learn from more videos. Because I used A lot. And there were actually infinity videos for many different possibilities with this. Huh? Huh? What? What happened with the family from the beginning? Who knows? Well, I think it's time to say goodbye, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.